Modern real estate practice. Colorado law and practice. Final exam. Actual exam. A seller signed an exclusive agency contract with a brokerage firm. If the seller finds a suitable buyer with no assistance, the firm is entitled to no compensation from the seller. A buyer who wants to know whether the title for a property is in good standing would order an abstract. An estate in severalty is associated with which of the following? Sole and separate ownership. A lease contract that specifies an end date for tenancy and does not require advance notice to terminate is an estate for years. A broker enters into a listing contract with a seller. The seller advertises and negotiates a sale contract on her house. At closing, the broker is paid a full commission. The listing contract must have been an exclusive right to sell. Conveyance of title occurs the moment a deed is delivered and accepted. A lease in which a commercial tenant's rent amount stays the same for the term of the lease and the tenant pays only rent to the landlord is what type of lease? Gross. A brother and his sister were co-owners of a lot. The sister became the sole owner automatically when the brother died. The form of ownership they had was joint tenancy. The document that creates a lien and acts as security for the promissory note is a deed of trust. The lower the loan-to-value ratio, the higher the owner's equity. The property owner has given a potential buyer the right to buy the property at a set price for a set period. This is an option. The clause in all deeds that passes on the rights and obligations is known as words of conveyance. A lender is required to give the borrower a loan estimate within 3 days after loan application. An example of specific performance for breaching a real property purchase contract is a court action to force compliance with the contract. How would the buyer's earnest money deposit be entered on a closing statement in a typical real estate transaction? Credit to buyer only. A recent zoning amendment has changed the area zoning from commercial to residential. All the commercial buildings within the area will now be considered a grandfathered non-conforming use. The listing broker is on her way to present an offer to a seller when she receives a message that the seller has died. Because of the seller's death, both the listing contract and offer are terminated. Which deed offers only 2 covenants or warranties? Special warranty.